Esikado Ketan constituency is one of the coastal constituencies in the Western region created out of the Secondary constituency in 2004. Since its creation, the current Minister for Railways Development, Ghartey, has represented the people of Esikado Ketan, winning all the 4 elections for NPP. Whilst Ghartey's vote from 2012 to 2016 dropped by 401, the NDC's parliamentary votes also dropped by 2,555 votes within the same period. After 16 years of a smooth ride to Parliament, Ghartey seems to now have a rare contender, Professor Dr. Ayensu Danquah of the NDC. The surgeon, with several years of voluntary social intervention for residents of Esikado Ketan, has won the heart of constituents over the years.
I will vote for Dr. Ayensu Danquah. I'm voting for her because she has done a lot of things for this community, even though she hasn't become the MP of this community yet. But she has done a lot of things. You can see this thing, she did this thing for the community. The MP here hasn't even done something like that in 16 years. Let me say that in 16 years, when he became our MP for this community, he hasn't done any developmental projects for us. But this woman has done a lot for us.
I'm Dr. Grace. I'm in a MPP but Moshe for 16 years honorable Robert Nadono. I'm benefit biara like adibia wa benefit time and wa benefit maybe so afu. So I'm my journal assistant. This Dr. Grace na maiden matuaman. Njo because mutuma na aya bibi wa oba benefit time.
Wa hunu go ga to ben. Nuhu adibia papa bi aye ba fi na oboto abana wa ka be 4 months or 3 months oboto abana na oye mehu do the machine ekisi park no do ho ba na ba park a meanwhile no o stand constituency first no or the wise second 11 wise club no the bay no on no 100 wise but say e bia bay park here ya nka e bia ba 100 wise di park no so ayi programs pi wodo many attempts programs so ntumi ye park no banda waka 4 months no honorable Ghartey ntumi ye borehole Grace Ayensu be no be borehole no inda oye borehole bi
moto ama Grace Ayensu Danquah Dr. Grace Ayensu Danquah o sende oye besie bia oye kukudufu onye de obaba ba eminarempo oye o man o za abrofa ba na wo sabi oye ma menom na ye papa no ma wo program wo henia na ade no otum be ye mo free wa ha ma ye hoto hen enye Esikado Ketan ofane Esikado Ketan constituency na no odi de mdwuma no wom ma yen enti we yisum de yeto mana obotum wa ye ma osandam crowd ame.
The first timer candidate for the NDC, Professor Dr. Ayensu Danquah, says her candidature has brought hope to the people.
It's very exciting, it's different. We've never seen a woman in the race in Esikado Ketan before. So the people are actually really excited. I am excited. I'm working really hard. Of course, I know that I'm coming in as the underdog or the unknown, but even more so, that is why the race is more interesting to me, because when you give me a challenge, I usually always go for it and I win in the end. So I'm very confident that I will win this election. I'm also very confident that I'm going to bring positive change. I'm going to be a generational thinker that will bring change and innovation to my constituency, especially when we talk about the plight of the women in the Esikado Ketan constituency. And second of all, when you look at my youth, is also another group that I'm very interested in. I'm interested in really bringing jobs and opportunity to our young people, because I think that is one of the biggest problems in the constituency, where most of the youth are, I would say about 70%, if not more, are unemployed.
For Ghartey's supporters, they have a lot of reasons to add 4 more years to the lawyer's already 16 years in office.
Yeah, I'm voting for Ghartey. Yeah, because he's done a lot in this constituency.
he helped a lot of people. Politics is not about the physical aspect we see, but human, as it were, assistance also count a lot. He helped so many people, find so many people jobs, assisted so many people in terms of education. You get it? He has done a lot more in this constituency.
The reason why I will vote for His Honorable Joe Ghartey is because of his hard work and the competency that he has for motherland Ghana. That's why I will vote for him.
I'm supporting Joe Ghartey because seeing the infrastructure development he has done in our constituency, he's the best man to go for us and lead us coming 2020. So that's why I'll vote for him.
She has done a lot. He was given us opportunity as a minister for railway development. If you can see, you can see how he has done. Even where we are standing now, railway training school, before how it works and now how Honorable Joe Ghartey has completed. If you see from where they will do the workshop, everything, Honorable Joe Ghartey has done a lot in the constituency.
The MP himself, Joe Ghartey, believes those saying he has not achieved much are only spreading falsehood.
When you lie that we haven't done anything, and somebody lives in Kojoko and knows what we've done in Kojoko, that person will respond. When you lie that we haven't done anything, and somebody lives in Ketan and sees that the ICT center is there serving his or her children, or the person herself or himself went to school in Ketan and has used the ICT center, the person will rise up. When you say we haven't done anything, somebody in Esikado knows that the Catholic school, the new block that was built by the Honorable Minister, who was then a member of Parliament from that time in the first Kufuor, the person will wake up. If you say we haven't done anything, and somebody is in Itamako and sees the JHS and knows that the JHS was built during President Kufuor's era, the person will wake up. And so people are rising all over the constituency in response to the lies that are being told. In fact, I must tell you that the candidate has been very helpful to us. The more the candidate lies, the more people respond.
Professor Dr. Ayensu Danquah says she's not perturbed by those who want to push her down because she's a woman.
It's very difficult for women, especially in our cultural context, to come out and aspire to leadership because, that child really has to be somebody who is a go-getter, who's maybe a tomboy, and then that's the woman that, they try to repress and say, oh, okasa dodo, and now the name is dodo. You see, so by the time we grow up, they would have already labeled you on one of those things. And so those are some of the things that make women pull back and say that, okay, I'm just going to be quiet and be in the corner of the room. But, so far I think that in Ghana as a whole, the women have contributed from the beginning of time, and women are really the backbone of this Ghanaian economy, right? But if we persevere and we keep going and we focus on the goal and we stop listening to the noise, which is what I call the insults and the things that all the noise out there, then we can really get to our goal where we want to go.